A strike by Air Canada flight attendants has been averted. The deadline was looming. Flight attendants were ready to walk off their jobs, and travel plans for thousands of Canadians were up in the air this afternoon. But with the federal government standing by and the heavy hand of back-to-work legislation ready to go, the airline and its 6,800 flight attendants came to a last-minute deal, much to the relief of Vancouver Island air travelers. CTV's Aaron Glacier joins us now with more. Aaron.
Hudson Air Canada flight attendants rallied across the country today, and while they got a deal done, it's not over yet.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, hourly wages got to go. Hey.
United, they protested by the hundreds this morning on Parliament Hill. Disgruntled Air Canada employees shouted their message loud and clear, seeking higher wages and better benefits.
These workers do not want to have a labor dispute. They want to have a collective agreement, and everything...
And an agreement they got less than 12 hours before 6,800 flight attendants were set to walk off the job. Their union reached a tentative deal with the airline.
It's terrific. They're working it out at the bargaining table, and it delays any uproar in the airline industry for this week, and we'll see how it turns out for next week.
Passengers flying Air Canada today en route to vacations in places such as London, England, were relieved.
Getting there was our worry. Coming home, we were happy to stay there if we had to, but getting there was really our worry.
Had the strike become a reality at 9 Pacific time, Air Canada and its passengers would have been grounded, left at the gate.
The nerves of passengers, and that's an unfortunate circumstance for all the people that are traveling, and it's not good for business either.
The details of the agreement won't be released until after it's ratified, but Air Canada says an early end to the tense negotiations is a welcome development. Susan Welshide, Senior Vice President for Air Canada, stating the conclusion of a tentative agreement is welcome news for our customers, and we want to thank them for their ongoing loyalty and support during this round of contract negotiations. It's business as usual.
We like the friendliness of them, and they really do care.
Just in time to prevent rival airlines such as WestJet from offering to fill in the gaps.
They always do kick in when there's a problem with other airlines. They get more pilots, more planes, and they help out, so it's a very good company.
Had the strike gone ahead, close to 800 passengers per day flying Air Canada would have been affected here at Victoria International. However, those traveling say while they're relieved, they were supportive of the union's fight.
If it was the only airline that we could use, I'd probably be unsupportive, but given we could use WestJet or some of the other options in Vancouver and Victoria, then I'm not too, I guess I'm supportive of them sort of fighting for their rights.
By avoiding a work stoppage, service will remain at regular levels, keeping planes in the sky, passengers moving, and for now, workers happy.
Hudson, the CUPE Union had been without an agreement since March 31st, and Federal Labour Minister Lisa Raitt had promised to legislate the flight attendants back to work if the two sides could not come to terms. That will not be necessary, but the membership must now vote nationwide on that tentative agreement, and that could take several days.
All right, Aaron Glacier reporting. Aaron, thank you.
You're welcome.